I've looked at all the articles for the latest and best fixed deposits right now. And I still think Seedlist is possibly the easiest to see. You can see the minimum deposit, you can see the tenure, and also the interest rates in one glance. But I still think there are too many, and that's why I'm going to simplify it further for you. These over here are my favorite 5. Blanking out the rest, it's easier to focus on them, correct? And the one with the highest looks to be Bank of China at the top left hand corner. Minimum deposit is $500 only, and the tenor is 3 months to get 3.5% per annum. Do note again, this is only for the mobile banking. If you walk into Bank of China, that will become over the counter. The rates are only 3.4% with a min amount of $10,000. My wife has the BOC family card, and to me, the iBanking UX of Bank of China is very dated. I've done my best to verify this information, so again, as always, if you appreciate it, smash the like button early and share this information to a friend who's looking out for best rates for fixed deposits also. The second name to focus on next is CIMB's offer of 3.4% for 6 months. Mean deposit is $10,000, but do note also 3.4% is for their preferred banking. If you want to open just a normal personal banking account with them, it's at 3.35%. CIMB also, from what I remember, their iBanking portal is also very dated. But that's 2 years back when I last used them, so hopefully they've upgraded it. But in any case, if you haven't tried it, right now they have integrated with my info and stuff, and they promise application within 10 minutes. In this screenshot also, you will see that if you want to park for 9 months and 12 months, for example, the rates get a little bit lower. So I might as well just suggest a 3.35% for 10,000 and above for just 6 months. If you have any doubts, this is also SDIC guaranteed, even though it's a foreign bank. Definitely no risk to you. Now let's move on to the third offer by DBS. As you can see in the summary, the minimum deposit is only $1,000, and they have a tenure of 12 to 60 months, promising you 3.2%. The exact details can be seen in this screenshot over here that tells you for 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, up to 60 months, DBS will give you 3.2% if you park $10,000 to $19,999. I've actually done the fixed deposit setup for my own parent, and the UX is actually very good, very simple to do. The only problem is it's at $19,999, not a big amount that you can put in also. In that case, the fixed deposit by DBS is already the best of the 3 local banks. If you were to see OCBC, it's at 2.8%, UOB is at 2.7%. But at that rate, I have other things to suggest to you, so stay tuned right to the very end. Let's move on to the fourth name at the bottom right corner, and to be specific, CITIGOLD. If you want to go with CITIGOLD, the min account setup is $250,000, and you can actually get a 3.3% promotional fixed deposit rate on their 3-month time deposit. 3.3% is not bad by itself, but since it's a 3-month time deposit only, 3.3% divided by 4, that means you only get 0.825% gain. 500,000, as you can see only here, nets you $4,125 only. Reminder again, fixed deposits won't make your monies grow. Right now it's high because inflation is high. If inflation drops, we should expect the fixed deposit rates to drop even further. Keeping too much cash by them may not be too smart, correct? And that's why I think also we need to consider how to deploy towards equities instead of staying idle in cash solutions. But the whole idea about the CITIGOLD account, I guess, is the welcome rewards, what you get in addition to that deposit rate. So if you have large amounts of savings, then yes, maybe this account could be something that you explore. Let's move on next to a fifth name, which is an account that is with a digital bank and doesn't have any hoops to jump through. I'm a user right now myself, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. Maribank. Right now what they're giving is 2.7%, and the interest is credited daily. This account is also SDIC guaranteed, and 2.7% in my opinion is like a deliberate one-up over GXS at 2.68%. Let me show you the daily interest crediting. This is my own transaction when I have $20,000 inside. Maribank previously was giving 2.88%, so rates have actually dropped slightly. They've cut this to 2.7, but it's still the best of the digital banks and a very simple interface that you can move up to 100,000 in to earn that interest. Now, speaking to the point of interest rates dropping, To protect it, I think the best way, like what I've suggested many times on the channel, is through the Singapore savings bonds. Limitations of this is that sometimes you may not get full allocation. For the last round, it was only at 50,000 thereabouts. And the maximum that you can buy for Singapore savings bonds is only $200,000. Let me explain this coming August 2024 issue, which is what we're all balloting for. You would see that the 1-year interest rate is at 3.19%. 10-year average return for this issue will be 3.22%, a slight cut from previous months. Common questions usually are, when do we need to apply for this if I'm interested in it? Take note again, it's on 26th of July 2024 by 9 PM. It's all done through your iBanking via DBS, UOB or OCBC. The next common question I see in the comment sections is, hey Josh, I've already some SSB. If I want to redeem, when is the best period? This table again shows you can redeem any part of the month, but the closing date is the same, 26 July, 9 PM. If you press through the redeem before this closing date, you will get your monies by 1st of August 2024. And use this especially if you have an older issue that gives you a lower interest rate. You can actually do some recycling, and of course with some transaction fees. If you want to find more Singapore savings bonds, I'll leave links above for some tutorials I've done previously. And let's move on to other offers on the market if you want to park cash. Up next, it will be chocolate finance. This is a new offer on the market. Key benefits, 4.2% return without any hoops and without any lock-ins. Chocolate finance is guaranteeing this amount with their own money, but what they are doing is they are investing for you the funds, and that's why it's not SDIC guaranteed. Another limitation is this is up to $20,000 only for this 4.2%, but again, there are no lock-ins and no hoops. Another offer is the CITIGOLD Cash Plus Guaranteed. For 3 months, you can get 3.8%, 6 months 3.6%, and 12 months 3.5%. If I'm not wrong, 12 months 3.5% is the best that you can find around. CITIGOLD Cash Plus Guaranteed is not SDIC guaranteed also. How they get you the returns is by making fixed deposits into Singapore banks themselves. And some key parts include withdrawal is only end of term. There's no minimum and no maximum amount. So you can really put any amount that you prefer. Speaking to here, let me also throw my own solutions to you if you're looking for some cash management ideas. I've realized many robo portfolios use a few good funds to construct cash solutions. They are typically the best short duration bond funds. And since I'm familiar with it, I'd like to customize something for you also. I'm focused on my fee-based work, but I've actually built up a team now to build for you cash solutions using these short duration bond funds. Head to my webpage, dscparent.com/cash-solutions. Key features on how me and my team will build this for you is that there's no expectation of minimum lock-in periods and there are no hidden charges. We'll keep it as a clean solution. My goal is to extend a client relationship to you, and we'll design this portfolio with your goals in mind. The key underlying funds include Fullerton SGD Cash Fund, UOB United SGD Fund, Nikko AM Shenton Short-Term Bond Fund, and if you need fast access to that cash, iFast's Auto Sweep account facility as part of your portfolio. Minimum starting amounts are 25,000, and this is a quick look at the fund performances for these various bond funds mentioned. They are meant to be low risk in nature, and I do understand if you're looking for a short-term goal of 1 to 2 years, for example, let us design a unique solution for you. Again, look for my links below. With that, I'll sign off for this video and see you in a future episode. Take care as always. Goodbye.